What's up guys, welcome to the Xperimental tube, the place where we make and break stuff. Today I will hopefully finish the Z-axis of the Hypercube build. Okay, before we can mount the plate, we will first need to prepare all these nice little thingies so we can mount everything together. So that's what we'll do first. First prepare all these plastic parts with all the inserts and all these things. Let's go. First let's heat up the soldering iron. Go for maximum full power. Let's go. Okay, so I got these furniture nut thingies, inserts. These are M5 by 10. And what I'll do, I just put a screw through here and then thread it on like so, and then just leave it in there. The screw in there is to make sure that no plastic or anything else gets in there. So then I just heat it up with the soldering iron, wait until there's enough heat to melt the plastic carefully. Okay, it starts to get saggy, so then this was the hex screw, turn it in. No force needed, just wait and heat it up a little bit again. You don't need to use any force because these things are not the strongest in the world, so just let temperature do its work. Just screw it in, screw it in. Yeah. Okay, need one more heating. Next time it's probably there. Okay, let's do it. Our heating. Too quick. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. Make sure that the screw is straight, because if the screw is straight, the insert is also straight. Okay, that looks perfect. Nice and tidy. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. So, 1 down, 5 to go. Okay, 6 of them. Nice and done. The spindle nuts will be inserted here. Make sure the holes already line up, because once this is fixed it will probably be difficult because it's a very nice and tight fit. Okay, so let's get the screws in. Quite easily get all the screws in, and then get some nuts on there. Okay, that's 2. Okay, and now last but definitely not least, the top spindle bearing. Screws are a little bit too long in this case, but I will replace them with some shorter ones quickly. Just put in the bearing like so, and then put some screws through and you're done. Oop. Way too long. I'm not sure if the bearing holder itself will remain, because sometimes this could cause a Z wobble. So first I'll try with, and then if I find out that it will create a Z wobble, I will remove them in the end. First I'm gonna try and then see what happens. Okay. Perfect. So okay, now it's time to mount these brackets and drill some holes in the plate. First measure how far along they should be. Okay, so the plate is 53 centimeters. So that means I'll roughly space them like this, yeah. Like this, so 3 centimeters from each side. So that's 350, so that's 27.5 plus 3, so that will be 30.5. Is that correct? 23.5 plus 3 is 26.5. Yep, should be 26.5, 50, so let's mark it up. Later on I'll do a more exact marking. 3. Doesn't really matter if there's 1 millimeter more or less. We can easily space the brackets out later, so I'll probably do that. First, let's go for this. Okay. Get these off. Let's get the plate off. Okay. Put your screws in. And the trusty guides. Slide one in from the side, it's just as easy. Just as easy. That one. Tight, and let go again. You don't need them to be tight at the moment. We'll tighten them up later once the plate is there. Smooth, so moving around. First one slides in there. Next one. Okay, now that these brackets are all mounted, I'll measure the distance so I know the right distance on the aluminium plate, how to drill them. That's exactly 52 centimeters, like I calculated. Okay, so 52 centimeters it is. So 52 centimeters on a plate of 53 centimeters means I got like half a centimeter on each side. So I will be abusing my sliding calipers. Set it up for focus. Come on. Yeah. Set it up for 0.5 centimeter or 5 millimeters. Fix it. And then do something nasty according to some people. Just keep it like to the edge, then pull it along the edge to get a nice and straight and exactly 5 millimeters line. Not the way how to use the tool, but it works perfectly. And either way, I'll do it. First, let's clean up the bottom side. Just quickly go past them. I'm I'm gonna sink the bolts. Look. Just a little bit more. Yes, perfectly. Nice and smooth, nice and flat. Okay, so now it's time to get some screws in and just start positioning everything a little bit. I'm not fixing anything yet, just put the screws in, no springs in there yet, just only the screws in. Okay, once all screws are in, make sure that you're happy with the position between all brackets. And then it's time to mount the brackets for fixed. So I'll start with the front ones, because the top ones is kind of difficult to get to now. So first I'll just fix these, and at least the brackets don't move anymore, and they will be fixed for good. Okay, so I'm just finding out that this spindle nut holder thing is not lining up with my spindle later on. Sure, yeah, you can see it like this. They're not aligned, they're off by a couple of mm, so need to redesign and reprint this part. So, be right back. So the old ones were not correct, not right, so got the new ones. They're just a little bit thicker, a little bit beefier, more strength, and now with the correct dimensions, so should be okay now. So dismount the plate and mount these, so I will continue with it. So let's mount it, and I'll be using the same bolts and nuts as I always do. Nice and centered. Perfect. One to go. Okay, so now I'll be mounting the spindle to the stepper motor with this focus. I don't know, not sure if you can see it, but this kind of, come on, focus. Yeah, there we go. This mounting device thingy. Putting this on the stepper, so the small end will go into the stepper and the spindle will go into the big side. And then with these hex screws, they can be fixed. There's a small rubber in between that should give something, but not too much, I hope. I will try them. If they don't work, figure out something else. First I will give them a try. So let's go fix everything up. put them in top first, so we can slide it down. Can adjust this over. Not sure if they are needed, yes or no. Good one. Fix the grip screw. There's a small hex. Now by completely rotating both spindles all the way up, I can position the top spindle holders correctly, so once it's up I will fix everything so that it's nice and sturdy. Quite easily. I would have expected some more force needed, but it's quite nice. Let's try to see if I can get that out. Okay, so let's turn it down again and mount the heat bed. Okay, so I'll be mounting the heat bed with these big springs. These are nice and sturdy ones because the heated bed takes some weight. Some M5 screws and some washers to put on the plastic, so the weight distribution of the springs is nice and even on the plastic. Let's go! Spring, screw, through, and the washer. Here again, just a little bit. So for the Z-axis everything has been mounted. For the next episode I will be testing the NEMA 17 motors to see if they're strong enough. I got some comments from my previous video asking, do you think the NEMA 17 motors will be able to handle the weight? I hope so, otherwise I need to figure out something else. So that's what I'll try next before doing something else. The next episode, testing if the NEMA 17 motors are strong enough. If someone has some good options how to easily test the NEMA 17s without connecting a whole lot of other electronics, please let them know in the comments below. I will probably be using my Duet Wi-Fi board for it. Not sure if I'll figure out something easier. And of course, when finished with the Z, when finished testing, I will be cutting the spindles to the right length. Okay. So that's it for this episode. Next episode, electronics for the NEMA 17s. Test if it will go up and down. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done it. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.